Okay, it's Saturday morning and we're finally going to leave Yacht Haven Harbor here in Fort Lauderdale. And where are we heading, guys?
Disney World! I'm so excited to go on the rides after lunch, really.
Yes.
Woo! Missing that.
We're going back to Fort Wilderness in Disney World. The primary reason is that we have our annual passes that we bought last year when we were here for a while are still good, because when Disney World closed for a couple of months because of COVID, they extended all of your annual passes for however long they were closed for. So normally we'd have to buy all new ones, but ours are still good for like another 2 months. So we figured we'll make use of them while we can before heading further north as the weather gets nicer. Right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, exciting. All right, all hooked up and ready to go. Kids are ready. Just got to go over my checklist, which if you've seen my video from last year, my big, huge mistake I made with the hitch. That's why I got this on there now. Anyone remembers that debacle? All right, I think I'm all set here. Let's head out. It says where dreams come true, poor chum.
Fort Wilderness.
That's where Epcot is.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, we gotta check in here.
Hi. Yes.
So here we are in Fort Wilderness. We just checked in, but our site's not ready yet because it's only 12 noon. I think check-in's about 1 p.m. So this is the overflow parking area. So we just got the parking wait here for about an hour. But kids are super excited. We've gotten to the 100 loop, which is the loop we like because it's the closest to the boat and the playground and everything. So we're pretty excited. Hopefully get a good spot. So right now we're just gonna relax, have some lunch while we wait. We got horse crossing.
Welcome to Disney World.
Let's see who's in our old spot here, guys.
Okay. What is in
Our old spot to the left there, remember? So when we arrived here in Fort Wilderness, we actually got that spot right there, this is in the loop 100, which is the closest loop to the boat and the playground and all the stuff for the kids. So we were psyched because that's like what we would call the second or third best spot here, at least by our metrics. Here's the path. So there's the spot, here's the path, and it's the playground, and the boat is right there. So there's no spot closer except for this spot, which Jess got us. They got them to move us here. So she called, this one opened up, and now we're in what Jess and I call the best spot in Fort Wilderness. At least if you have kids, anyway, we think. Number one, it's completely shaded, and it's pretty hot here right now in April. So you can see we got just tons of shade. It's like your own little cave here. And then it's, nice and wide open here. This is the footpath, so maybe some people wouldn't like having people walk back and forth over there, but we love it because that's the playground right there. We can see the playground from inside our Airstream, and the kids are always going over there, back and forth. So now they can go there without having to cross streets or anything else. And the boat, can't really see it right here, but the boat is literally right around the corner here. So it's the closest possible spot to the boat, closest possible spot to the playground, tons of shade. Nice little area here, so we're psyched that out of the 800 or so spots here, we got the one that we feel is number one. I feel very fortunate. So the other reason why we're here in Disney World / Orlando, not just to reuse our annual passes that happen to still be good, but also for Logan, he's got some appointments at an Orlando Children's Hospital for follow-up. So people that have seen our videos know that he had or has had a brain tumor, and he had surgery in February in Houston. And rather than driving all the way back to Houston for the follow-ups, we're going to do them here at a hospital in Orlando. So he's got to get another MRI done, and EKG, and some other things. And this is just to see how, you know, everything's going after the surgery. And hopefully everything's good. So those appointments are sort of at the end of April, beginning of May. And so we have to kind of stick around in this area until then. And that's another, like the primary reason why we're here, and we have to kind of just sit tight before hitting the road for real. Speaking of which, this spring and summer, what we're going to do is, so we're right here in Orlando, and we'll be here till May something or other, we're not sure, until Logan's done. Then we're going to head up to Savannah, and then Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which we have never been to. Then Raleigh to hang out with friends, Northern Virginia for family, Roanoke for family, then to Jackson, Ohio to the Airstream factory. And I'm kind of looking forward to that. We're hoping to get a tour of the factory, but more importantly, we're going to have a little bit of work done on the Airstream. The door, for example, has to be slammed really hard in order for it to latch shut properly. We're going to have that looked at, and a few other things. So after the factory, the Airstream factory, then we're going to hit the last 3 states that I have never been to, which is Michigan, Iowa, and North Dakota. After those, I'll have been to all 50. So we're going to travel up into Michigan, which I heard is beautiful in the summer. And we'll go along the coast here, probably around 4th of July, up in northern Michigan, along the lakes. And then cross the Mackinac to the peninsula here, down to Wisconsin, Madison, hit this little corner of Iowa, and stay near on a river, I think, or some RV park here. Then up through Minnesota, into North Dakota, cross through North Dakota, all the way through Montana to Helena, and then up to Glacier National Park, which again, we've never been to. And then after that, we'll probably be up here in northern Idaho, and that's going to be around September or whatnot. I'm not sure what we're going to do after that. Probably head to the coast and then start coming down, or, you know, we'll wing it, we'll see. But that's our tentative plan thus far, and so we're pretty excited for the spring and the summer to hit the road and see more parts of the country that we've never seen before. So until then, we got to just sit tight, and the kids will have to just endure a lot of time at Disney World.
Turkeys in the yard. And cardinals.
Where's Cardinal?
Right there on our table, see?
Oh.
And then here, big old turkey. Come over here, you turkeys.
You mean over there?
Nope, they're coming to eat. Oh, cardinals coming to eat. Oh, more birds. Oh my gosh, we have a menagerie over here.
He's gonna get our toys, Mom.
You think he likes to play with Logan's toys?
Well, we'll see.
Ooh, look how pretty he is. He's coming. What's he coming to eat? Did you leave any food out there, Olivia? For your peanut butter and jelly? Oh no, he's coming for Logan's face mask.
Which one's the mama, Mom?
I don't know.
So if you're unfamiliar with Fort Wilderness and you ever do decide to come here, this is the map, and it's a huge place. There's about 800 RV spots and another 400 cabins down here. And you can't reserve a specific spot, but you can request certain loops, like the 100 loop, 200 loop, 300 loop. And you know, each loop has, say, I don't know, 20, 30 spots in it. So we requested this 100 loop because that right there is the boat to the Magic Kingdom. That's like the biggest playground they have for the kids. This is the Hoop-de-Doo Review, and there's a little southern restaurant, although the review, which is a show, isn't going on right now because of COVID. But that's all right here, and the stables for the pony rides are right here. The only other really thing of import in the whole RV park is, you know, this is where the pool is down here in the middle. And also like the nightly movies under the stars. The entrance is all the way down here. But so this, we feel like this 100 loop is probably the best and most popular loop because of its proximity to all this stuff. So we were lucky enough to get it, and then we were lucky enough to get that spot right there, the closest one. So we're all situated, so now we're gonna head to the parks and let the kids get their adrenaline on. It's nice because this year Logan can do a lot more rides because he got a little bigger. There's only a few now that he's not tall enough for, so we're gonna get to take him on some roller coasters, some real roller coasters now, so we're excited. Making waves. A little bit of rain, but man, it is empty here. This is awesome. There's the castle, guys. So, my overall review of Disney World right now during COVID, compared to the time that we spent here last year, is that we're enjoying it, I think, a lot more right now. Just because the crowds, I mean, there's still a lot of people here, but there's much less crowds. They got rid of the fast pass system, which is that thing where you get to pick 3 rides a day and you have to plan it way out ahead of time, and you know, you can kind of skip the line on those. But the issue is when you're not using a fast pass, if you want to go another ride, the lines were always super long last year. And just walking through the commons areas, everything was crowded and elbow to elbow. And this year there's a lot more breathing room, you know, just walking around. And the rides, yeah, in the middle of the day they get long lines, but in the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, the lines are not that bad, and you can like whip through so many more rides than you could have last year when everything was full on open. The one complaint Jess has, you know, is that she likes the shows a lot, so most of the shows aren't happening. So that's kind of a bummer, but the kids, and especially Porkchop and myself, you know, we love the roller coasters and the rides, so you know, they're having a blast, and they're getting to do a lot more, yeah, than they did last year. So all in all, it's, you know, it's a much more positive experience than we had last year, so happy about that. You do have to wear your mask, you know, all day long, but it's not a huge deal. So we're just gonna spend a little more time here and hang out for the time being. Take care.
Someone was painting. There's your mother painting. And where's him?
Logan, turn it off.
Today that he was working.
Yeah, can you please turn it off?
Yes. Olivia, show your hand, Olivia. Your blister. Show your blister.
Oh, show your blister. Logan's videotaping your blister.
How you get your blister? On the swing. The thing is, blister right there. She's swinging on the swing, and she has the blisters now. Hi, this is Olivia, and we live in an Airstream forever, and we're traveling. So that is sweet. So he doesn't know what he's doing. We're going to the park. So okay. We're gonna go swimming soon. Yes. Oh. Dad, pushing sleeping. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Are you taking a video of me, Logan?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Relaxing.